All right. One of two ways of going about this. Create a slab. Now I cut this down the shape already. Go away, Marcel. All right, I take sponge, go on either side, kind of clean it up, make it nice and neat. A lot of times will put my finger down the middle. All right, press that in a groove. That makes it nice and comfortable for your thumb when it curls. The other way is to take another chunk of clay, probably a little too much. All right, make yourself a tapered coil. Ooh, a little shaky. All right, now you want to slap it down. Boom. And do that same thing. All right. Now with a tapered coil, you have a tapered handle.
Rudolph wants to know if you have.
I'm creating a video.
Rudolph wants to know if you have more of this.
Alright, so I have this now nice long tapered handle. I'm going to cut it a little bit so it's the size. Alright, let me actually get a real knife. And I'll get a cup here to show you. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna come back in, I'm gonna put that groove. Because it's a little thicker, I can put a little bit thicker groove in it. It's nice to hold the thumb. All right. Now we're not just gonna stick it on like this, because that's not how it works. Okay, what we need to do, and this is going to be our mug open top. All right, we're going to cut it on an angle. I'm going to cut towards the end, so it's an angled cut. Okay, you can see how it has that angle here. All right, the bottom I'm just going to leave flat and clean it up a little bit. I'm going to slip and score. But I want to figure out where I'm going to stick it. Okay, on this, I don't want to stick it right at the top. I want to stick it down below, and you can see where this angled piece comes in handy. It comes up, and it automatically allows the handle to go up, and then the handle will curl around. Okay, now I don't really want it sticking above the lid of my mug. Right? Here's another mug that I've made before. You can see that it sits below, okay? So I figure out I need it nice and straight. A lot of times I make my mark around on my clay piece itself, okay? Then I'll score. All right, I'll score down there. I'll actually score down here as well. Put my slip on. Okay, you got that. Press nice and good on here, so I want it to stick. All right. And then I'll press this. Now what I usually do is I press my thumb in the center right here. Make sure it's got a nice angle that you like. Make sure it's all lined up. Okay, if that's the case, I like putting my thumbprint in it. Okay. The only thing I do is I go back in and I clean it up a little bit to make it look good. Some people like blending the sides in, all right? This you can blend in a little bit too to make it look nice, and that'll be your handle, and it should stay. A lot of times I leave it to dry upside down, all right? Notice it's not touching, all right? I can stick my tool underneath it and it's not touching. So if you go to dry it or put it in a cabinet, it doesn't touch. Okay, same thing with this. You don't want it overhanging down up here, so when it's laying down, it's hitting there and then it's on the angle, okay? And then I can utilize my mug. Questions, let me know.